Mabuhay pageant fans! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hey Adam G, how are you all doing? Well, if you will ask me, I have been busying myself posting anything about Miss Universe just to forget the nightmare we all had seen last weekend. And so, the updates about Miss Universe just keep coming in with the girls starting na to rehearse for the finals as we are also seeing a glimpse of how the stage will finally look like this coming weekend. This picture of the stage being assembled right now is really getting me excited talaga. We might not yet see the finished look of the stage, but I am so looking forward to a beautifully designed stage and production as Tali Eshkoli, who was the overall in charge for the Eurovision show last 2019, is at the helm for this year's Miss Universe edition pala. So, for this aspect alone, I am really excited how it will look like this coming weekend. So I'm really glad that the universe has been stepping up for this after a few years of lackluster production. Basta, feeling ko every time that the pageant is being held or hosted outside the United States, it feels we are in for a grand production and fabulous show. So, apart from the stage reveal, it was also revealed by the contestants themselves through the various pageant admins on social media that the Miss Universe organization will be back to its top 16 format for the semi-final round of the competition. Of course, pageant fans are a bit surprised to hear this new development as they have been so used to the top 20 format since 2018, diba? With almost 80 contestants joining this year, narrowing down the list to just 16 for me is just so crazy. So should we be expecting an El Tucuyo awarding happening as early as now? But for the meantime, guys, let's analyze this format for our very own Bea Luigi Gomez. Will this new format be favorable for her? Well, you better stick around for my thoughts and insights. So guys, the updates just keep pouring in apart from the rumors that circulating on social media that a top 16, which is top 15 talaga plus 1 coming from the fan vote, will be adopted in the semi-final round of the telecast on December 12. And verified word has it also that the opening statement round won't be back for this year's competition and that a different type of interview portion might take place for that. So the top 16 will then battle it out in the swimsuit round with only 10 advancing to the evening gown competition until 5 of them get to move to the dreaded final Q&A round. Tapos crowning moment na. Whether Steve Harvey will engage the girls in a short interview during the top 16 announcement or adopt the recent Miss USA format of a roundtable discussion perhaps, fans are really guessing non-stop. So for Bea Luigi Gomez, this new format should not be a worrisome as this was the format adopted by Miss Universe Philippines in its finals night 3 months ago, diba? And I reckon Bea will just replicate how she did it in Miss Universe finals night last time. Kasi ganun talaga yung talagang kutob kong mangyayari eh. Why do I say this? I will try to explain it step by step in relation to the allegedly new format of Miss Universe. Kasi no doubt, as early as now, kutob ko talaga, a top 16 spot for Bea is already a safe bet. Not because we enjoy a strong sash factor in Miss Universe, but because Bea has been working hard for it since her arrival there. Ako ganun ang pakiramdam ko, so sana kayo ganun din. And as I have said in my previous content, her pure Filipina beauty has been making her a standout in the competition. And ahead of what's to come during the preliminary competition and closed-door interview, we know Bea has the capacity to nail it. So, imagine nyo na lang yung full performance niya in Miss Universe Philippines last time to know what I mean. So, back ko, if ever apply natin to sa forthcoming Miss Universe format and by the time Steve Harvey calls her name and engages her in a short getting to know you interview right away, I am definitely confident that she will really ace this portion given her background. You see, diba, at this segment of the competition, napansin nyo, the girls are always being asked about their most interesting selves. And given Bea's LGBT background, similar to how she was asked the same question during the top 10 portion of the Miss Universe Philippines finals last time, talagang masasabi ko, bubulusok talaga si Bea sa top 10. And because of this, and with our girl, she would definitely take up space there in that round because of her relevant advocacy. Not only that, magaling din siyang maglakad and magproject given her killer turns during the prelims and finals night of MUP. So ina-expect ko she will also breeze through the swimsuit round as well. Ngayon, as I analyze it, once she moves to top 10, it will now depend on her evening gown for this round. And this is where Sir Francis Libiran will come into the picture, as he will be the official gown designer of Bea for both prelims and finals. And now, talking about Francis Libiran and the gowns that he will be making for Bea, I don't think that we should scare ourselves that he won't be able to make a show-stopping gown for Bea or give justice to Bea's aesthetic or athletic body proportion for the upcoming crucial events of Miss Universe. Kasi I feel, since gaining prominence as one of our country's world-renowned fashion designers, Francis Libiran has definitely caught the attention of our high society and even the biggest stars of our entertainment industry. Yung iba nga, even some of the Hollywood stars abroad with his trademark fusion of classic fabrics, dazzling beads, and ano pa ba, textured accents. Actually, sa totoo lang guys, I have yet to find a gown that looks so underwhelming for our queens who have donned his creations. And sa totoo lang, he is also no stranger to making competition gowns for our beauty queens, as who here has not forgotten his memorable pink gown for Megan Young, which helped the latter win the Miss World crown, and the winning powder blue and purple gowns of Kylie Versosa for Miss International and Binibining Pilipinas 2016. Ako natatandaan ko pa hanggang ngayon. But I know some of you guys might say that his feminine aesthetic might not work for Bea given the latter's rock edgy chick personality. But I hope you realize as well that the gowns that Sir Francis did for both Megan and Kylie were both very feminine and royalty, given both Miss World and Miss International standards and prototype. So napansin nyo, in other words, binabagayan talaga ng gowns niya yung pageant sa sinasalihan ng mga beauty queen clients niya. So for sure, Sir Francis is really cooking up something very Miss Universe in terms of description for Bea's gown right now. And for sure then, how Bea aced her evening gown turn during her nationals will also be the same impact that she will generate if she reaches this segment of the competition. So at this point guys, I am already assuming Bea will be show-stopping in her evening gown turn for Miss Universe. And if this happens, she has to answer na lang 1 or 2 rounds of Q&A from the judges to seal the deal. And at this point, I really wouldn't worry too much about her communication skills, as we have always come to know Bea as someone who is great in this department. And depending on the question that will be given to her, she can probably give either a short but sweet reply or a lengthy reply, which would highlight her background or advocacies. Kung advocacy naman, that will not just talk about her LGBT background, but her passion to uplift the lives of her many disempowered, people like children or kids in conflict with the law in her community. Probably, at this point in time, all she has to acquire na lang at this segment of the competition is to strengthen her mental fortitude. So she could definitely slay her competition. And if we can still recall her final Q&A in MUP before, I wouldn't really be too worried about her chances talaga, as she really gave a great answer there. So, even if she will be facing the likes of Miss USA Elle Smith, Miss Thailand Ons Kemis, or Miss Puerto Rico Michelle Marie Colon, who are all great speakers in this batch as well, I am really confident as early as now that she will be able to hold her own against these girls in this round. Sa totoo lang guys, hindi naman kailangan talaga ni Bea na magpaka-ala Catriona or Zosie to win this round. I remember during the Q&A portion of Miss Universe last edition, we expected Miss India to nail this round given she was the strongest speaker in her batch, but as it turned out, she did quite okay there. by still sounding eloquent but not as memorable as Catriona Gray during her time. 'Di ba? So, at this point again, I would like to stress the importance of the relentless support of the Filipino pageant fans that she will be getting, as it will, I feel it will really be very crucial for her, so she could really focus on the remaining activities of her competition. Kasi in my opinion, kahit anong galing pa ng isang kandidata natin like Bea palagi, kung palagi natin kukuyugin with even with the smallest details like her outfits, OOTDs, or behavior, walang mangyayari sa atin. Even if our candidate still wears the most expensive and most beautiful Michael Cinco creation ever made, wala rin. Nothing good will happen to our candidate in the end, as she would have appeared defeated already, like what happened with Rabia Mateo last time. So as early as now, guys, I implore you guys, let's all learn from Rabia's experience in Miss Universe last time. 'Di ba? Pwede ba? So now with the forthcoming national costume and preliminary competition, kung hindi nyo type ang magiging labas ng costume at gown niya, guys, wag nyo nang inega masyado. Please lang, nagmamakaawa ako sa inyo. A candidate like Rabia or Bea now cannot have many people telling her what to do all the time, especially at this crucial time, as she will only end up acting confused and bewildered. If we really want our queen to succeed this time around, I hope we learn to set our boundaries. Be constructive, but don't expect that our opinion should be followed on the whim. 'Di ba? Please, 'di ba? Kasi we keep, as if, please, do not haunt also our queen like she has committed the biggest crime in the universe for that. Tandaan na lang natin, Bea has a solid Miss Universe team behind her. A fusion of her Cebu team, Aces and Queens, and the MUP organization making sure that there will be no stones left unturned for her. Actually guys, ang dami kong pwedeng sabihin dito. I actually could say more about this on this video, but I will just probably save it on another time should this issue keep on persisting on social media. So, but you know what guys, setting this aside, let's just all channel our productivity and energies by voting Bea to win the fan vote on the finals night on December 12. As it just becomes the final 16 on December 12, any chance or window of opportunity to propel Bea, I hope we won't waste it. Even if majority of you feels Bea could get the top 16 based on her merit easily, it will still give Bea a more confident aura and feeling that all her kababayans are really rooting for her to win this competition. So, ano pa bang ginagawa natin ngayon, guys? Ano pa dapat yung gawin? All you have to do, download nyo na yung Miss Universe app, click the vote tab, and click Bea's photo, and double vote as much as you can. Alright guys, that's the latest updates from now. Thank you so much, Thai Sasha's Miss You updates and talk about pageants for all your real-time Miss Universe updates. Alright guys, until my next video, bye!